And we're underway.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliant. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Morerense! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Morerense leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a cute ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, we expected better, and so did he. But it's Ronaldinho. Davids! He's found a way through! Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And this is Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turan is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. It's a searching pass. Zico is in a really good position out wide. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Yamal knocks it into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Davids. Now it's Pele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Zico.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then. And
Berbatov! They would have been quick to recover this. They get a throw in. Raul. And this is Berbatov.
well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Nico Williams really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mateus. Well, that has not gone well. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Pele! 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, easy pickings there. Half-time getting close now. Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's hoisted clear. Zico! He's got away with one there.
Moira couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
A probing pass. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Moreirense are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
It's Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. No, he's managed to misplace that. Moreirense different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Out towards the flank. Mbappe is onto this. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And this is Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's De Jong. Alexander-Arnold. Pele. And that has been cleared. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they...
A header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not the most accurate pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? Baresi calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, could be danger here. Neymar plays it in. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he cuts out the supply. Shot, surely! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mbappe, great defending, strong and determined. No way through there. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Moreirense have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Thuram. Now Davids. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. Now that's well seen too. Well read, nice interception. Gullit. Mbappe. Always onto this. That has been cut short. And that's put paid to a promising move. Davids. And he's taking no chances there.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Moreirense really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Gullit taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Moreirense definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.